I'm going to teach you a secret right now that is going to help you stay motivated for a long time when it comes to losing weight and making sure that this weight doesn't come back. So many people try to lose weight. They get a little bit of success and then they quit. And one of the reasons why they quit is because they don't have lasting motivation. So I want to share this with you right now. And if you stay all the way to the end, I'll give you some extra tips to help you start your weight loss journey or get back on track if you've already started. So here we go. The secret is very simple, but it takes some work. Here it is. You need to focus on how much better your life will be once you reach your goal. This isn't about being skinny. This isn't about fitting into a smaller pair of jeans. This is about how your life will be different. It's about the energy you'll have, the confidence you'll have, the pride you'll feel inside, how much more you can do. Think about what happened the last time you were at your goal weight. How did that make you feel? What could you do? What was your energy like? How were your clothes fitting? How did your spouse look at you? How did your family look at you? Maybe your kids were proud of you. Maybe they stopped being ashamed of you. Maybe your spouse started flirting with you again. Think about the difference that it made in your life. Now think about the difference it will make in your life when you get to this goal weight and you keep it off. Focus on those feelings. Write them down. Visualize them every morning when you wake up. Visualize them before you eat a meal. Visualize them before you go to sleep. Visualize them whenever you feel like you just want to give up. When you focus on how good it will feel, when you focus on the pride, when you focus on the accomplishments you'll have, it will give you the motivation to keep going. There are two types of motivation. There is the motivation that comes from within, which is the desire to avoid pain, the desire to feel good, the desire to feel confident. That's one type of motivation. The other type of motivation is the motivation that comes from something outside of us. And that's the punishments and the rewards. That's the diet starts on Monday. That's the if I eat this, then I won't go to the gym. That's the kind of motivation that comes from something outside of us. Now, both types are effective, but the type that comes from within is much stronger and much more effective. So when you're trying to build lasting motivation, you want to focus on the internal motivation, not the external motivation. This is also why affirmations are so powerful, because they can help you focus on the internal motivation, that feeling of accomplishment, that feeling of pride, that feeling of confidence. Let me give you an example. Instead of saying I am on a diet, say I am becoming the healthiest I can be. Or instead of saying I can't eat that, say I am choosing to fuel my body with healthy foods. See how much more positive it feels. When you're focusing on how good it feels, you're focusing on the internal motivation. When you're focusing on the external motivation, you're focusing on the rules and the restrictions. And that tends to cause more cravings, and it tends to make you feel deprived. Another thing that can help you stay motivated is doing things that you enjoy. If there's something that you really, really love to do, find a way to incorporate that into your lifestyle. For example, if you love Chinese food, find some healthy Chinese recipes that you can make at home. If you love Mexican food, find some healthy Mexican recipes you can make at home. Don't use the fact that you're trying to lose weight as an excuse to not do the things that you enjoy. Find a way to incorporate them in a healthy way. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is that they completely change their lifestyle. They say, okay, I'm on a diet now, so I'm never going to eat that again. I'm never going to drink that again. I'm never going to have dessert again. And so they completely revamp their entire life. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, if I'm serious about losing weight, shouldn't I completely revamp my life? No, you shouldn't. You should incorporate the things that you enjoy. You should do things that you love. You should find ways to make healthy versions of the foods that you love. Otherwise, you're going to burn out. You're going to get tired of this whole process, and you're going to quit. So make sure that you incorporate the things that you love into your new lifestyle. Another thing that can help you stay motivated is finding a buddy. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, I don't have anybody to lose weight with. I don't have anybody that understands what I'm going through. Well, you do. You have me. You can consider me your buddy. But ideally, you want to find somebody that you can talk to, somebody that can encourage you. If you don't have anybody in your life that you can actually talk to about this, then join an online group. Find people that are going through the same struggles that you're going through. When you find people that understand you, it makes it easier to stay motivated. You can encourage each other. You can celebrate each other's successes. You can lift each other up. And having that support system can make a huge difference when it comes to staying motivated. And lastly, set small goals. A lot of you have this idea that you want to lose a certain amount of weight by a certain date. Now, there's nothing wrong with setting a big goal. You should have a big goal. You should write that down, and you should work towards that big goal. But you should also set smaller goals along the way. So as you're working towards your big goal, you want to break it down into smaller goals, because that will help you stay focused. It'll help you stay motivated. Every time you accomplish a small goal, celebrate it. Reward yourself. Reward yourself by buying yourself something that isn't food. Buy yourself a new outfit. Buy yourself some new shoes. Do something nice for yourself. Celebrate your successes along the way. Don't wait until you reach your big goal to celebrate. Celebrate the small goals along the way, because that will help you stay motivated. Now I promised you something extra, and I always deliver. So here's your extra tip, and that is to stop focusing on the scale. Don't get me wrong. The scale is an important tool, but it's not the only tool you should be paying attention to. I want you to start taking measurements and taking pictures. Taking pictures is one of the best ways to see your progress, because sometimes the scale doesn't go down, even though you're losing inches. So take pictures and take measurements. That way you can visually see your progress. That way you can tangibly see your progress. And this will help you stay motivated. When you see how much you're changing, it'll help you keep going even when the scale doesn't budge. And if you need some help getting started, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe.